Welcome, Aquarius, to your weekly love reading for March 19th to the 25th of 2018. So this week we'll have a energy shift where the sun will then move to Aries as it moves from Pisces, and Pisces does activate your second house of money, finances, career, where you may have been working, trying to find ways to make money, dealing with things about your possessions, the things that you own, that you would like to own, material realm, right? Then it goes into Aries on the 21st, the sun, and it activates your third house of communication, which could be very tense. It's where that's the fire energy or the air element. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. The aggression is there coming from Mars. That energy might be very hectic when it comes to how you deal with your relationship partner, the things that you are communicating around the home environment. If you live together, if you have issues with moving in, things not going right around the home, those issues could be very, very tense, and a lot of expression yourself on social media, those kind of things could be coming through. So just remember that as the weekend starts to unfold, the week starts to unfold. So let's see what's going on with you. All right, okay, Aquarius, this is just a different type of a reading I'm going to do for everybody just this week. All right, so energies for Aquarius for March 19th to the 25th in love. Okay. Alright, shuffle out camera. Okay. We do have here the Seven of Swords. And someone is being dishonest, not forthcoming about what they might be thinking, the things that they might want to say. The aggression may be very tense. So someone is not being honest about those things, their feelings for you. Your feelings are, you could be even in, say you're in a house with someone, a marriage, a relationship, right underneath that person, and there is someone who's not being quite sincere, right? Someone is getting away with something, and in the meantime, because of this, you're having to make a decision, a choice to either move on, to move away from someone. Someone is still contemplating a decision while they're still where they are in a relationship, a union, and I feel like this is an obstacle. Some of you can't make a decision. Some of you have made a decision already, but maybe you aren't sure if you made a decision to be with someone else, you moved on from a toxic relationship, but you're not sure of the other person's motives, if it's right for you. So some of you may be kind of stuck trying to figure out what to communicate, what to think right now, kind of at a crossroads, I feel. And the Knight of Wands is here. It could be an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius. Maybe you feel that some of you aren't quite ready to move to move at all, to make this commitment deeper, because it may involve just a sexual kind of thing that's going on for some. Some of you may want to stay with your partner for that very reason. It just depends, I feel, for some. But this is something where someone is kind of back and forth, here and there, and not really stable when it comes to the connection. Justice is here for these reasons. I feel for some of you, somebody is dealing with either court matters, legal matters, when it does deal with their marriage, and someone is not really expressing that these things are happening. There are other issues going on as well when it comes to maybe traveling, relocating. Justice usually hops out when the Seven of Swords is popping out, and someone is not really able to understand the right way to do right by another person, and usually these are consequences that are happening. So this is the recent past of some kind of negative things kind of finding you, I feel, and you asking, like, why am I experiencing this? What did I do in the past to experience these things? So a lot of you may be understanding why this is happening. The Ten of Pentacles is here. Marriage. Seems like somebody is married or committed, and there are issues with breaking away from this just yet, getting that divorce or moving on. So someone has the choice to stay here or move away from the particular connection, I feel, if you're not happy. Something is going on there. All right. The near future, the Five of Swords, you see that communication, the ego getting in the way, the harsh words. Sometimes you may not feel that you can help it. You can't help how you feel if someone hasn't been being dishonest with you, while they're right under your nose, or kind of being very secretive or sneaky. Something is going on there where someone could get caught if this is continuously happening. So a continuation maybe of last week where I was mentioning some of you could have experienced some kind of a tower moment where there was some kind of truth that came out, or some kind of feeling or impulse that you had to address something because something was off. And this is the lingering energy of that. Actually, the Justice card is like energy of last week. So this is what's coming towards you. Someone is either saying something to you, maybe calling you on the phone, saying harsh things, arguments and disputes, by someone covering something up, or just something is just off here, right? Now, how your response is the 8 of Swords. You might either feel guilty, depending on what side you're on, or you feel a bit embarrassed or angry that the person that you were devoting time to, or the person that you were sexually involved with or dating, was already speaking to someone, and now that cat may be out of the bag almost, or someone has a hint of something like that going on. So there could be gossip this week. Be aware of that coming out, and then you hiding. Someone is hiding because of guilt, I feel, or fear, insecurity, doubt, anything like that. Now, your energy, how others are seeing you or your romantic partner, is waiting, being disappointed by the situation. I kind of see this person looking down, and trying to figure out what you're up to, when you're going to come out, when you're going to speak. Don't just run or hide from the issue. That kind of thing is going on. So there could be you thinking about money, a way to get out of your situation first. You may be staying there for money reasons or concerns. Someone is staying yeah, I don't something just came to me, but I don't want to say that. I don't want to mention that. But any kind of money, ways to make money, or that could be something that's going on. It just depends, especially with this Knight of Wands here. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is here with, this is a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, and this is the energy of your partner, what they might be doing. They may be focusing on future progress. They may not be ready just yet because you're not ready for them. Maybe they know that you're in a marriage or going through a divorce or something like that, so they can't really do anything right now, or they shouldn't anymore because that's interfering and it's bringing up negative consequences. So they may be working on financial security or just waiting on you. And then the 8 of Wands, communication. We just spoke about that 3rd house, and it's showing up here. So either phone calls, text messages coming through maybe towards the end of the week as the energy progresses. A lot of different things going on, back and forth communication about some things. So what let's clarify the 7 of Swords for Aquarius. Clarify the 7 of Swords. Yeah, a marriage. Someone is holding on and staying in a relationship or marriage, and not able to let it go just yet. Clarify the 8 of Swords for Aquarius. Clarify the 8 of Swords. Clarify the 8 of Swords for Aquarius. The Ace of Swords. Communication again coming through. When that opportune time comes, when the sun is in Aries, this is time to communicate your needs, especially if you've been sitting on certain things and focusing on other issues. Maybe some of you did receive the truth, or you're putting that truth out there into the open. That's what I sense. And let's clarify the Knight of Pentacles for your partner, Aquarius. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles for your partner, Aquarius. Yeah, they're healing. Either they're moving on from you. For some of you who are married in a relationship already, maybe you two are on the verge of breaking up and they're still healing. And the other person that's waiting for you, they're still healing because the fact that they have to wait. They may be ready for you, but it's like, well, I know nothing's going to change right now, so why bother, kind of thing, And let's clarify the 8 of Wands for Scorpio. Arguments, a lot of back and forth arguments. That's what it seems like here. It showed up with the 5 of Swords being there, so I feel like the intensity is there for some. All right, so let's see energies for Aquarius for March 19th to the 25th. Deception. Capricorn had this, I think, deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. I'm not sure if it was Capricorn or not. One of these recent signs had that energy where someone is not, again, being honest about how they might be feeling towards another person, because they're still dealing with someone else. They might be right under their nose. All right, so that's just Aquarius for March 19th to the 25th, 2018. Wedding. All right. This situation involves marriage, and the Ten of Pentacles does show up. All right. Someone may have made a promise to get married, to be in an engagement, and then kind of reneged on that promise and backed out because of different reasons, or they're committed right now to someone and they can't really, and they shouldn't be, or they shouldn't be interacting with, you shouldn't be interacting with one another because someone is spoken for. That energy is there. So those are your messages. I do hope that they help you out. Lots of love to you, lots of light, tons of healing vibes, and make sure that if you would like a private or personal reading, as these are general, go to the website psychicloveheals.com to schedule something for you. Have a good one.